6 useful tips for timeshare property buyers, brought to you by the WeOwnTimeshares.com team. We all wait for that special time of year when we can escape the hectic activities of our daily lives by taking a well-deserved vacation. Do you usually wonder where to go and where you should stay? Smart people plan their vacations long before they actually go, but those who are truly in the know buy timeshare properties to use on their vacations. Their purchase gives them accommodations at a place they enjoy, peace of mind, and the opportunity to build cherished memories. All of us would like to own a timeshare property at our favorite vacation destination. We'll discuss some important information you should always consider when buying a timeshare. First, you need to understand the different types of timeshare properties before you buy one. Basically, there are two types of timeshare plans. The first type is a deeded plan, where you buy an actual piece of real estate and own it along with other owners. But you are only allowed to use it according to the timeshare agreement. A fixed week, fixed unit deed timeshare permits you to own a specific timeshare property at a specified time each year, whereas a floating time agreement gives you flexibility regarding the dates that you can use your timeshare. But many owners prefer that option, so you need to make reservations on a first-come, first-served basis. A non-deeded or right-to-use timeshare is a lease agreement. Just like deeded timeshares, these plans are categorized into fixed unit and floating time arrangements. However, after the lease expires, you no longer have rights to use the property. Tip 2. Do your homework regarding the location before making a timeshare investment. You will want to decide whether you will be able to go there every year. Some research on the prices of alternative accommodations available in the location would be wise. When you buy a timeshare, if an available alternative is less expensive, you may end up regretting your timeshare purchase later. However, at the same time, consider your level of comfort. The less expensive alternative accommodation may not give you the same level of comfort as the timeshare you're considering. It's kind of like comparing a one-bedroom hotel versus a two-bedroom, two-bath timeshare villa. So it really depends on which factor, cost or comfort, you consider most important. Tip 3. Always know your timeshare rights before you buy one. They may be violated in some cases. Most of the time, timeshare properties are governed by legal documents called covenants, codes, and restrictions. They create the rights of timeshare owners and govern how the timeshare is to be managed. Usually it's managed by a board of directors that are owners and elected by the Timeshare Ownership Association. Tip 4. Decide if you want to buy a timeshare for investment purposes or for your vacations. You might want to rethink it if your only purpose is buying an investment. This is because reselling timeshare properties is not exactly one of the best ways to make money in real estate. Typically, timeshare resale value is not always that great, and the process of reselling can be difficult. A timeshare property is, however, an investment that you can make in a lifetime of vacation enjoyment that you will never regret. Our next tip is that while you may think that the cost of buying a timeshare is simply the cost of buying only the property, you could be wrong. You should always calculate the total cost of timeshare ownership, which includes the mortgage payment, maintenance fees, taxes, travel cost, closing cost, broker commissions, finance charges, etc. You can use these costs to compare to similar alternative accommodations with the total cost of owning the timeshare now versus the total cost of renting at a local accommodation such as a hotel. Remember, however, that hotel accommodation rates typically increase at a rate of about 2 to 3% per year. And our last tip for the day: thoroughly read each and every timeshare document before you sign anything. Never believe any promises that the salesmen make. Ask for everything to be put in writing. Also consider the seller's reputation and whether the seller is licensed to timeshares. Finally, never accept any property that has incomplete facilities. But if you do, you will always want to require that the seller sign a written commitment to complete the facilities before a specified date. If you are interested in timeshare ownership and desire to discover more timeshare information, you should visit weowntimeshares.com. There you can meet and connect with timeshare owners on this timeshare ownership social network. It is free to join and you can set up your own profile in minutes, share experiences and reviews of different timeshare locations, and get involved in our forum today. Visit now and we'll see you there.